Hi beautiful women all over the world, and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you are here. You are an awakened woman, otherwise you wouldn't listen to you wouldn't watch my videos. I just recorded I cannot say it differently than just a wonderful video. Yes, a really beautiful video about why it is so important to take radical self-responsibility if you want to experience a beautiful self-empowered pregnancy and birth. Why you have to take responsibility, and also why our society doesn't really teach us to take responsibility. It's really kind of a sickness in our society that no one wants really to take on their own responsibility, and especially not for their own life. We are kind of trained to give away our responsibility from the beginning on. And why we are trained like this through the system, I mean, it starts already when you are in the belly of your mother, and then your mother, your parents, your surrounding, your environment, the culture you're living in, the religion, everything starts to condition you. And it's really everything is that you are depending on the outside world, you are depending on the experts, you are depending on other opinions about you. But that's actually the completely wrong way. Like this, we never learn to really connect to our true being, who we really are, and never really can find our own power and our own self-development to what we are really created to be, to your full power, your full potential that you actually came here to be on this planet Earth. And in the video that I did for my online course, is really about why it is so crucial that you do it during your pregnancy and birth, that you take and learn to take the self responsibility on, that you're very clear and you're very self-empowered, because this will self-empower you. And if you want to do a wild pregnancy as I do it, you really have to learn to depend on yourself, to be sure about this self, to trust yourself. And that's the beauty about this. And as I say in this video, then that this will lead you in the empowered birth position that you have to be led to. Because when you don't develop before your birth to trust your body, to listen to your body, to connect to this deep inner wisdom that every woman carries around pregnancy and birth, you are the expert. Never forget this. You are the highest expert on this planet to bring, especially this soul that is in you, who chose you as the mother, to bring into this earth. Why this will lead you into the position when you give birth that you are totally sure you already have the trust in your body. You know you can trust it. You know how to listen it, how your spirit guides is speaking to you, how your body wisdom is speaking to you, how your baby is speaking to you. You know it already. You are not just thrown into this very high energized moment then during birth and feel lost. You are prepared because you have practiced it beforehand. And this is something that we have lost in our consciousness as women. We have lost this connection which women had before thousands of years. They had it. They didn't have to train it beforehand as we have to do it. But for example, it is really like proven that when they looked into tribes who really are upside from any societies, the women there, they give birth without pain. The women there, they give birth even during their sleep. They have said they don't have this programming that we have during birth, and they know exactly how to listen into their inner self. They are connected to nature. They know how to listen to their spirits. And they witness by all the other women how beautiful and easy birth actually can be. But we, in the Western world, we have to relearn it. We have to relearn to reconnect to this inner wisdom, that we can move ourselves into the position to have the birth that we wish for, and that we have the birth where we will walk out as empowered, strong mothers. And this is what the world needs. We need strong and self-empowered mothers who also take then full responsibility over their children and not give it up as soon as possible to society. I know that I may trigger now a lot of women, and listen, at the end everyone has to decide to go their own way and what they need and how they want to create their life. But my opinion is that we have to take back the responsibility over, also radical self-responsibility over our children, to create a different world than we are living in at the moment, and especially to create a world that is more adapted for women to flourish in this world, to create a world where women really can live as their true being, as a true embodiment as a woman, and not as these broken down things that we have been created to be and to represent in our society. So you see, radical self responsibility is a huge theme, and you start by taking it over your life, that you realize you hold the power to create your life in really every area that you can think of. It's also not told to us, it's not taught to us. This should be something that should be taught to us in the school system, for example, that how do you create the life that you want to live, and why you have the power to do it as well. You may not be able to control what the world is throwing at you and what life is sometimes throwing at you, but you always can control how you react to it, how emotionally react to it. How do you look at the situation and make the best out of it, that I still can continue and create my life the way I want to go. This should be something good. This would be something really good to teach our children, for example. And this I will teach my child because I will do homeschooling. That's no question. So thank you for listening. And if you're curious, I go much deeper into self-responsibility. How does it especially look like when you do your wild pregnancy and your free birth in my online course. So yeah, if you are on your journey to go into a wild pregnancy and a wild birth, you can also say a free birth, please follow the link in the caption. This will lead you to my online course. If it's already finished, it's written when it's finished. At the moment I'm still creating, but maybe you watch it later and it is already finished. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to hit the like button, and always, please share it, women. Really share it. We have to spread, if it speaks to your heart, we have to spread these messages out to all the women, that we can raise to what we are really supposed to be, that we can move our women really in the position in this world, to create a new world, and that we women really can flourish inside of this new world, especially our daughters and granddaughters and so on. So thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.